Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about what do you need to be aware of. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Choose whichever group you are most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. If you chose the first part, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. Group number 1. What do you need to be aware of? Let's see what we get here. Group number 1. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. Group number 1. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, let me see here. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 1. Okay, you need to be aware that you need to put a stop to something. But the weird thing is, I feel on some level that you're already aware of this. For some of you, this next part that's coming through is a little bit more specific, but for some of you, what you need to be aware of is that there's an addiction that's getting out of hand and that there needs to be a stop put to that. For some of you, for some of you, it's an addiction. For others of you, you may feel that there's someone or something else going on within your world that does have power and control over you. But I feel that, you need to recognize this or to be aware of this. I feel like someone needs to put a stop to something that has become unhealthy, is what I'm getting. You may feel chained to someone or something, but again, you need to go about things in a way to where you can release yourself from that energy or situation. For some of you, you need to be aware that you're staying stuck within a situation that's not healthy, and that it's not for your highest and greatest good, that there needs to be a shift and change within this. And I think on some level that you know that this isn't healthy, that there needs to be some type of transformation. But in a weird way, there may be something comfortable about this. So I feel for some of you, you're staying with something that you know isn't really working, but it's familiar to you. So there's a certain level of comfort within that. What do you need to be aware of? I feel that if you are able to release yourself from this, or to try to view things from a different perspective, or to go down a different road, something like that, I feel like there's something really amazing waiting for you. There's a feeling here of anticipation, excitement for something. I feel like someone's looking forward to something. But I feel like you have to let go of someone or something else to be able to go towards this other energy. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Went into a little bit of a coughing fit. So let's get back into this. Okay, group number 1. What do you need to be aware of? Let's see what we get here. Okay, I feel like some type of opportunity either has been presented to you or is going to be. And again, I feel like there's something about it to where you're going to be really excited about it, or there's something about it to where you're going to be looking forward to something. Again, there's a certain level of anticipation coming through here. You need to be aware, group number 1, you need to be aware, I feel, of taking this opportunity on when it presents itself to you. It's not to say that you can never have it later on down the line, but it's a feeling that when it is presented to you, things will be aligned in such a way that I feel there will be an easier transition within something, or just how something unfolds, the outcome of something, I feel is better. You being able to kind of act on this opportunity when it presents itself to you. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, it's a feeling that things fall into place in a more effortless way, is what I'm getting. But again, for some of you, it may be to where, again, something has to end. You have to stop something before you could take on this opportunity. But I do feel like it is coming through in a way that I feel you would be happy with that decision. But again, it's your life, so do what you want. But that is how it's coming through. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, you need to be aware that you need to be in control of what happens in your life. Group number one, you need to be aware that you need to decide the direction in which things go. That you're not giving that power and control over to another person or some other situation. Again, for some of you, you may be struggling with an addiction, and that you need to be aware how that's taking over your life, or like the negative effects that it's bringing about. What do you need to be aware of? For some of you, I feel that you may need to really face and deal with something. For some of you, there may be two things that are very important to you, but that they pull you in two opposite directions. And so for some of you, you may need to find some way to balance that energy out, to have things be as peaceful and harmonious as they can be within the situation. But for some of you, this could be where it needs to be one over the other, right? Where you may not be able to create harmony within the situation, that again, you have to let someone or something go, so then you can confidently move forward, or like to go off in a different direction. But I feel like that this needs to be a decision that you make, that it's a decision that you can live with, and that you're not doing this based on other people, but that it's your own personal decision of what truly resonates with you, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, for some of you, you may have someone that tries to restrict you or like hold you back from whatever I feel this opportunity is. But for some of you, you may be holding yourself back, again, especially if you're linked and connected to like an addiction, or just getting wrapped up within some other situation that's not healthy, but that you feel chained to it. So then there's difficulty, right, in you going towards someone or something else. But I do feel, again, that there's going to be some type of opportunity presented to you that I feel you would be really happy if you were to go after it. What do you need to be aware of? Group number one, you need to be aware of your priorities, okay, to where you're putting your time, your energy, like where's your focus, that sort of thing. What do you need to be aware of? For some of you, you need to be aware that it may be best for you to keep certain things private, to not let everybody know what your plans are, what your next move is, but that you're keeping things, like more secretive, more hidden and private. What am I getting here? What do you need to be aware of? Group number one. Yeah, you need to be aware of oversharing. Like giving away too much information. I'm not sure then if you're linked and connected to someone that would use that against you, like use it to their benefit, but to where it's like a negative situation for you. Someone may try to twist your words. Someone may misinterpret what you're saying. But it feels more like, I feel like someone may try to twist your words or manipulate you in some type of way. Yeah, there's just something here about needing to just give people just enough information, again, to keep things a bit private and hidden until maybe you reach a certain level of success within whatever I feel this opportunity is. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, for some of you, you may have someone that tries to stop you or try to ruin things in some type of way. The message I'm getting, it's that saying of build in silence and then people don't know what to wreck or tear down. Something like that is what I'm getting. So for some of you, it may be beneficial, and like I said, for you to just keep things to yourself for right now. Let's see what else we get. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah. Look, it's your life, do what you want, but very clear message coming through here. I think it would be best for you to keep your plans to yourself. At least until you feel like you have somewhat of a firm foundation underneath you, that there's some type of structure and stability there, right? That if anybody else on the outside decides they want to come in and wreck it, that they're not going to be able to, because there's something like solid and sturdy there. For some of you, you need to be aware that you have someone around you that I feel is not really to be trusted. I feel like there's an energy of betrayal here. Or where are we here? Take it back to this card here. For some of you, be very aware of who you confide in. These two energies together just scream the scenario of you telling someone confidential information, and the second you turn your back, they're going to be running their mouth to anybody willing to listen. So yeah, just be very aware of information that you're sharing with other people. The tricky thing with this is that for some of you, you may feel very tempted to share this information with someone that you bet everything you own that you can trust them. But for some of you, I don't think that's the case. Again, these messages are not set in stone, and it can be different for different people, but there's just like a little bit of a warning coming through here for you to be very careful. I don't know. I feel like you have someone around you that may try to ruin things for you, or again, just to tell people stuff, right? Like that you tell them that's confidential. So just be very aware of that type of energy coming through. Yeah, I feel like there's this amazing opportunity that I feel is going to be presented to you, that again, I feel would be best for you to take this opportunity on when it presents itself to you. But again, it may be best for you to just keep this to yourself, but this is really tricky how it's coming through in the reading, because there may be something about this that you're really excited about it, so you want to share it with other people. But again, there's an energy here of betrayal. So I don't know if this person would just straight up go against you or try to ruin this, try to lead you astray in some type of way, and again, take the messages as they resonate. This could all be linked and connected. This could be a completely separate thing. But there is a feeling here of someone, confiding in someone, like someone telling someone else, like serious confidential information. And it's a feeling that whether you would say to this person, please don't tell anyone this, or not, there's still something about the information that the person on the receiving end, they know deep down inside that it's not to be shared with other people. But again, you may have someone around you that's not the most mature, and so they go about things in a horrible way. So just keep that in mind, that it may be best for you to just keep your plans to yourself for right now until, again, you kind of have a firm foundation underneath you with that. So again, if anyone wants to pull a stunt and try to ruin things for you, they're not going to be successful in doing it. So those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 2. Oh my God, this is so good. I'm going to pull another card, but yeah, it's really good. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 2. Okay. let me see here. Okay, you need to be aware that, okay, this is weird. I don't even know why this is coming through the way that it is for something that you need to be aware of, but I feel that you're going to be on the receiving end of someone else's generosity. I feel like you're receiving a gift. And I feel like there's something really loving and sweet about this. I feel like someone's offering you love or some type of loving gift or something like that. And I feel like this is going to be really meaningful to you. Like, this is something that you're really going to cherish, and you're going to be really happy with this. Like, there's something about it. It's very memorable. There's something so pure about it. Okay, there may be something about this energy and to how all of this plays out. There may be something about it to where you end up like shifting up your priorities, or you view things from a different angle, and that this gift or like this loving energy or offer that comes in, I feel that there may be something about that creates these other changes within your life to where you end up like looking at your priorities in a different way. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be viewing yourself, another person, your circumstances from a completely different angle and wanting to go about things in a different way. It's a feeling that maybe what you view to be so important to you right now, that there may be a shift within that energy and that something ends up sitting higher on the list. But this is a really positive, wonderful energy coming through. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I don't know why it's coming through like for what you need to be aware of, but I feel you're going to be really happy. Like, you're going to be receiving some amazing gift. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 2. I feel that there's going to be more balance coming about into your world. Or that, okay, for some of you, it could be that things just end up playing out in a way, right, to where there is more balance and harmony within your world, within your connections. But this could also be to where things play out in a way to where you're able to see things from a higher perspective, and that you're able to see where there has been some type of imbalance, or again, to where you need to shift the order of things and to go about things in a different way to create more peace and harmony within your world. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. For the majority of you, it's what I just said, but another message coming through here. For some of you, I feel that you need to hear that you matter too, right? So if you're wrapped up within some type of situation where there's a severe imbalance, where you're going above and beyond, but anyone else that you're linked and connected to does the bare minimum, that you need to be aware that you can put your foot down on that. That you need to be aware that just because you've been going about things like that for whatever amount of time, that you can change your mind. If at any point in time you're like, you know what, this isn't fair, you can say that to whoever's linked and connected to it, that you can make changes within this and that you don't have to tolerate poor treatment or things being unfair. Yeah, you need to be aware. I feel like there's some type of opportunity that's going to present itself to you that can very much change your circumstances. And I feel that you deserve this. Yeah, you need to be aware, that you can go about things in a different way to create more balance. So it's not where, again, you're going above and beyond. But then that's just it. I feel like you're doing all of the work, but that the energy is never really balanced out. Yeah, and that you need to be aware that you need to be aware, group number 2, that what you want and need within a situation, that's important and needs to be taken into consideration. But for some of you, I feel like you may be surrounded by people that, this sounds harsh, but that they may be a little bit selfish at certain points in time. To where it's like you have to basically bend over backwards to accommodate these people and make sure that they're happy and satisfied with whatever's going on, but yet you're never factored in. So yeah, for some of you, you need to be aware, again, like you can put your foot down. You don't have to tolerate poor treatment. Let's see what else we get here. You need to be aware, for some of you, some of you definitely need to hear this. You need to be aware that you are a priority as well, like that you need to put yourself on the list. For some of you, I feel like you do everything you can to make sure that other people are happy, that things are going well for other people, but you never throw yourself into the mix. Like for some of you, I feel like you neglect yourself while you're making sure that everything's good for everyone else. I feel like that you need to be aware of some type of opportunity that's going to present itself to you that I feel has the potential to bring a lot of happiness into your world, and it feels very tangible, long lasting. I feel like there's a potential for you to create something within your world that has long-term success. The energy feels very stable and grounded, long-lasting. Something like that is what I'm getting. And that you deserve it. What do you need to be aware of? Okay. You need to be aware that it's okay for you to speak up on what you want and need within a situation. For some of you, I feel like there's something about your circumstances that I don't know how to explain it. Like it's a feeling like I feel like you're not getting what you want out of the situation. You need to be aware that what you want and need within a situation, like that's important, that you matter too. Let me see what else we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 2. Okay, what do you need to be aware of? Yeah, there's something coming through here, group number 2. You need to be aware of your options or something like that. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities available to you. A lot of different options, but I feel like you're not really noticing it or seeing it. I feel like there's a certain level of confusion here, or that you're not seeing something accurately. I feel like there's a lot more available to you than what you are aware of. But again, I feel like this is linked and connected to where, for some of you, okay, this is weird. For some of you, I feel like you're linked and connected to people that, again, are a little bit selfish. But I feel that that's the energy that you need to be in. It's more so like I feel like roles need to be reversed. Again, I'm not like, this isn't coming through in a way to where it's like, you don't have to wake up tomorrow morning being the most selfish person you could ever possibly be. But that I feel like you're never, again, like throwing yourself into the mix to what you want or need within a situation. Like you're always going about things to what other people want. And for some of you, this may have been going on for a really long time, to where you just feel like, okay, this is your life now, right? This is just how it's going to be for you. But that you can make changes within this, that you don't have to settle for this. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on, but there is something really amazing that's going to come about for you. Again, like some type of gift, or it's weird in some ways. I feel like there's an amazing opportunity coming about for you. And I also feel that there's some type of gift as well. It could be that it's all one thing, but it is coming through as a separate type of energy. So again, I feel like there's this amazing opportunity, but also someone like offering you love or a very meaningful gift. Something like that is what I'm getting. Oh, okay. For some of you, what you need to be aware of is that there is someone that's interested in you. There's someone that really cares about you, but they may have been very silent about it. I don't know why I didn't get this immediately. For some of you, there's someone that, yeah, that really cares about you. I'm not sure if they're just a bit shy or something like that, but they're very much holding themselves back. Yeah, there's someone that, like, you mean a lot to this person, but I don't feel they've expressed it to you. They just kind of like hold themselves back, but you mean a lot to them. Yeah, that someone wants to make you a priority. What you need to be aware of is that there's someone who I feel like daydreams a lot about you, fantasizes about you, thinks about all the different possibilities with you. But the energy feels very up in the air, is what I'm getting. Like things don't feel grounded and stable, but I feel that that's what this person's wanting with you. Again, it could be that that's the person that wants to offer you love or give you some type of meaningful gift. Yeah, I don't know. There's so much amazing energy coming through here for you. But I feel like, again, like you're not aware of it, or I don't know. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what we get. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 2. Okay, you need to be aware that, how do I explain this? That things are not what they seem. There's a feeling here, yeah, for some of you, you're not reading a person or a situation accurately, or you may be feeling intimidated by someone or something, but I don't feel that you need to feel that way within this situation. For some of you, I feel like there's someone that really cares about you, but there may be something about this person's energy or how they're showing up may give you a different impression. I feel like someone really cares about you, but they're not showing it. I'm not sure. This person may appear very stoic, or that I feel like someone's not showing any emotion, but yet they have deep feelings for you. Something like that is what I'm getting. You need to be aware, yeah, that what you see on the surface, there's a lot more going on underneath. Yeah, if you're to judge a person or a situation by just glancing at them or just what the surface level energy is, it's not accurate. Like there's a lot more going on underneath the surface. Something like that is what I'm getting. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I keep saying the same thing, but there is something really amazing coming about into your world, group number 2. And to where I feel like you're going to be able to see things from a completely different angle, to where then you can balance this energy out, right? To where things have been feeling very unfair, or to where you feel like you don't matter, or what you want and need within a situation doesn't matter. that you're going to see that it does, and that you can like throw yourself into the mix, that you are to be factored into whatever's going on here. Yeah, and making yourself a priority. Yeah, you need to be aware. For some of you, I feel like you need to be kinder to yourself. That you need to, again, like tell yourself that you're important. And don't get me wrong, like there's nothing wrong with going above and beyond within situations or connections. But to where that becomes the full reality 100% of the time, that's not okay. And I feel like for some of you, that's what's going on here. But I feel like there's going to be a balancing of that energy, and that, yeah, you need to be aware of, yeah, this amazing opportunity coming about into your world, and that there's someone that really cares about you. And again, I feel like for some of you, you're going to be on the receiving end of someone else's generosity, and there's some amazing gift coming about for you, is what I'm getting. So those are the messages coming through for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Let's get into this. What do you need to be aware of? Let's see what we get here. Group number 3. What do you need to be aware of? Oh, this is so good. Group number 3. What you need to be aware of. Okay. What you need to be aware of, group number 3, is that I feel there's going to be like an answer or solution to some type of problem that you're dealing with right now. For some of you, you may be feeling quite hopeless within your circumstances. For some of you, you may just be ready to give up, or feel like there's no way that there's going to be any positive improvements, but I feel that there is. You need to be aware. It's something about, yeah, continuing to have hope and faith, to not give up. Yeah, there's going to be, yeah, a solution to whatever problem you're dealing with. For some of you, this may be linked and connected to a significant connection that you have with another person. What do you need to be aware of, group number 3? Yeah, if there's been issues within a connection that's very important to you, I feel that there's going to be balance and harmony within that connection. That if there's issues, that they're going to get resolved. What do you need to be aware of, group number 3? Yeah, there's going to be clarity on something. You're going to be able to see things for exactly what they are. The energy, yeah, it's a feeling like nothing's hidden. Like you see everything for what it is. What do you need to be aware of? Okay, this is weird though, because I do feel like something is hidden. Omitted. Okay, so I'm going to pull more cards. We'll see where this goes. I don't know if this is coming through in a way to where you need to be aware that someone is omitting something, or if this is your current reality and you need to be aware that this energy is going to balance out and whatever's been omitted is going to be exposed. What do you need to be aware of, group number 3? I guess no matter how we look at it, it is a feeling that it all gets brought out into the light. That anything that was hidden, that it gets exposed and you see it for what it is. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I do. I feel like whatever's been hidden, whatever's been confusing, It's a feeling like you're going to get all of the information and everything's going to make sense. There's going to be healing. Yeah, whatever's been troubling you, again, it's a feeling that you get all of the information so everything makes sense. And then you can heal and move on from anything difficult that's been going on. Let's see what else we get here. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I feel like there's something significant going on here. You need to be aware. Yeah, there is something major going on here. Are you kidding me? Let's take it back to these cards here. Significant energy to these three. Like, in a crazy way is what I'm getting. You need to be aware. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a major change come about into your world, and you're going to be extremely happy with the outcome. For some of you, this feels like a wish come true. What do you need to be aware of? Yeah, I feel like your circumstances are going to change. Like there's going to be a significant change or transformation that comes about into your world. But again, I feel like there's clarity, there's healing. You have all the information. I feel that you'll be able to move forward confidently with whatever's going on within your world because everything's going to make sense. You're going to know exactly where you stand with someone or something. What do you need to be aware of? It's a feeling that whatever's been omitted, that again, you're going to become aware of that. Let's see what else we get here. Group number 3, what do you need to be aware of? Yeah, there's going to be healing. You need to be aware that, yeah, I feel like there's something significant that you were unaware of that's going to be brought to your attention, and it's going to bring about a lot of healing. Whatever's been really upsetting you or troubling you, I feel like there's going to be peace and harmony within that situation. And there's a lot of happiness coming through here. Like there's a feeling that the energy becomes more lighthearted and playful. What do you need to be aware of? For some of you, you need to be aware that whatever's going on here may be linked and connected to like divine timing in some way. I feel like whatever's going on here is outside of your control. For some of you, whatever's going on here may be something to where you've had to be very patient for things to play out the way that I'm describing them. I feel you're going to be like blissfully happy with the outcome of something is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull one more card for this section. Let's see what else we get. What do you need to be aware of? Group number 3. Okay, I'm going to clarify that. Let's see what else we get here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, how do I explain this? Group number 3, what do you need to be aware of? I think something that was confusing you, you're going to see it clearly. Like there's something, for some of you, I feel like you may have been reading a person or a situation wrong. But I feel, yes, where are we here? It's because of what was omitted. For some of you, there may be something going on to where a crucial tidbit of something was omitted. So then whatever is being presented to you, it's not like the full story. So then whatever you would do based off of that energy, it's not really true to what's actually going on, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that you're not aware of. There's an energy here of, how do I explain this? Yeah, that you need to be aware. Okay, for some of you, you may have been judging a person or a situation harshly, or maybe someone was doing this to you. There's a feeling here of someone thinking that someone or something is not really that great, or that there's some type of issue, but it's a feeling like that's the exception. It's a feeling like there's a lot more going on that created the situation to be what it was in that moment, to where someone's like, okay, I don't really like this. So I feel like you're becoming aware of more information, or again, whoever else will be linked and connected to this, that they're becoming aware of more information that paints you in a really high light, or again, that roles would be reversed, to where you're going to be aware of more information that, again, I feel at one point in time was omitted, that helps you see a person or a situation for who or what they really are, and you're noticing all the positive things that were left out or that you didn't notice. Something like that is what I'm getting. Yeah, this is so good. I feel like something really amazing is coming about here for you. And there's something, this feels really significant. For some of you, it's coming through in a way almost as someone believing something negative about someone or something. And it comes through in a way that, why would you think any different based on how something was presented? But again, it's a feeling like there's a lot more going on here. And I feel, again, that you're going to become aware of all the information, or that you're linked and connected to someone that's going to, and there's going to be peace and harmony within a situation. A ton of happiness, there's clarity. It's a feeling like everybody knows where everyone stands within a situation, that there's no more confusion, and that all of the information is there. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And that's it. I'm going to go away now.